Yo, welcome to the channel, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome. If you haven't did so yet, please subscribe to the channel, guys. You know what I'm saying? And once you subscribe, hit that notification button. You know what I'm saying? Today we're gonna be talking about the Cameron and Jim Jones beef, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been a big fan of Dipset, man, since they, came out. Been a big fan of Dipset. I think everybody in New York was a huge fan of Dipset. Not only Dipset, but a huge fan of Mase, man. And seeing that run, that Dipset run, you know, uh, in the late '90s, and what they did, man, that it was incredible, man. It was incredible. But I feel like with this situation, man, I really feel like that grown men shouldn't be acting like this at the end of the day, man. And when it comes to Cam could be very petty. You know what I'm saying? I've listened to his comments on his show, saying Jim is not from Harlem and all this, that, and the third. You know, he didn't grow up with Jim, and that may be true. I don't know what went on in Harlem back then. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying, I'm from another part of New York, so but I've listened to a lot of the back and forth with them. I'm a fan of hip hop. Who's a true fan of hip hop? I was around in the '80s. You know what I'm saying? Breakdancing and all that as a shorty. So I've been a fan of hip hop for a very long time, man. And still, to a certain degree, I'm a fan. I wish that hip hop would get back to its original form. With the breakdancing and the elements of hip hop are no longer there that were there when I was a young kid growing up. But Cam could be very petty, very petty. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Jim, with the success of Mase and Cam with the show, Jim probably feels left out. Like you know what I'm saying, in a certain way. Like you know what I mean? And it's just like I think Jim still holds a grudge to what happened with the whole Rucker situation. I think Jim has been holding that grudge for a very long time. Cam dipped out on him, you know what I'm saying, in that situation. And Jim's been holding that grudge for a very long time, man. And seems to me, the outside looking in, like I don't know, um, he feels left out. And he probably never really felt truly that they respected his penmanship as a rapper. Jim is not the best rapper. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? But over the years, Jim has improved his skills as a rapper. Not saying he's the illest, dopest lyricist, but from where he started to now, I mean, Jim has improved a lot. You know what I'm saying? Jim has improved a lot. And Cam was making comments like Jim is not from Harlem. Well, Mase is not from Harlem either. And I don't know if he means like he didn't grow up with Jim from the sandbox or whatever, but you know, Mase was born and raised, not born and raised, but born in Florida. So Mase is not from Harlem. You know what I mean? So that argument you can kind of like throw away, like, but I just feel like at times, man, as you mature and get older, you know, you're supposed to be able to, as adults, at least talk it out. And Mase, and check out that interview he did with MREC TV. Mase, people were saying like Mase was sitting there eating popcorn while Cam was like, spazzing out on Jim on his show. Mase was saying the reason why he was eating popcorn is because he's been trying to get these two on the phone for the longest. Like Mase has been trying to fix this situation, and I believe him. Mase has been trying to fix this situation to get these two on the phone, and he can't get them on the phone. So Mase has done everything he could do to try to fix this and amend this relationship that they had You know what I'm saying? And I believe Mase, man. You know what I'm saying? I believe Mase. Mase is in a different space to where, he don't want the negativity. He don't want the back and forth arguments, and it makes, not only it makes them look bad, it tarnishes your brand, and things like this. You can lose business opportunities. It's like so many things that can happen when you are going against each other. Like this type of thing, man. With the internet, and this is what I hate about the internet. Now, you got some good things about the internet, and you got some bad things about the internet. Like, this is the bad things I hate about the internet, man. It's like people will do anything for attention. Like, I don't know if Jim is coming from a place of genuine um, hurt, or if this is just some attention thing to keep um, him and keep his name. People, so people can talk about him, keep him relevant in a certain way. I don't know what this is about. It's hard to say with the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to say with the internet. People do anything on the internet to get attention. Like, I don't know. But from my personal opinion, it could either be that, or it could be like, yo, you guys just, you know what I'm saying? You never really respected me in the group. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, out of everybody in that were in Dipset, Jim is the only one putting out music. Facts. He's the only one who's been putting out music. You know what I'm saying? Cam don't rap no more. Mase don't rap no more. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the people that were in the group on the lower levels don't rap no more. You know what I'm saying? Jim is the only one that's been keeping that Dipset brand even alive somewhat. You know what I'm saying? And I think Jim, as an artist and an artist on Dipset, I think he's always felt like he was disrespected. You know what I'm saying? As far as him, what he contributed to the group. You know what I'm saying? And he feels like, yo, you and Mase, you know what I'm saying, said all that crazy stuff about each other back and forth. How the hell can you guys be friends now? But it's the thing, which what Mase and Cam did is, I think, is a beautiful thing, and more people need to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because life is too short. You can't be arguing with somebody for forever. You know what I'm saying? Um, as you get older, you understand that life is short, and especially Cam and Mase is real close, man. They played basketball together. You know what I'm saying? And they did a lot of things growing up together. So they always had that real close bond, and I think Jim has always been kind of like left out and somewhat probably jealous of that bond. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but I think Jim's anger always stemmed from the situation at Rutgers, man. You know what I'm saying? And Ken was saying that Jim, I didn't grow up with you. You were fanned out, and you were a fan, which could be true. Like, I don't know, I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? But I think Jim always felt left out, even when the group was like popping and they were doing their numbers and they were doing their thing. I don't think Jim never really got that respect from the rest of the people in the group. You know what I'm saying? He was always looked at as just the hype man. Cam's he was like looked at as the hype man, Cam's little man, and I don't think he never really broke away from that. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like what um you know uh child actors go through. You know what I'm saying? Like Steve Urkel and those type of roles that young kids get, and it's kind of hard to break away from that imagery. You know what I'm saying? I think Jim was always struggling with trying to break away from being Cam's little man, and people not respecting his pen, which his pen has improved. I'm not, let's not get it twisted. Not saying he's the most lyricist ever. No, he never really been the most lyricist, but he has improved as a rapper. He has improved, and like I said, I think he just feels left out. Feel like feels left out, and then that record situation that happened, I think he never really got over that. That's just what I feel, and I hope these brothers, man, if this is not some type of internet stunt, because a lot of these things be internet stunts just to get people to look this way. You know, a lot of things on the internet is just for you to grab your attention and keep you distracted from what's really important. Because really, at the end of the day, this is just some, you know, it's a situation to where people just need to get on the phone, and a lot of times people lose their life. You know what I'm saying? All types of situations that go wrong and could have been fixed with a simple phone call or a simple conversation. You know what I'm saying? And this is one of them, I believe. Like I said, it's hard to say with the internet. I don't know if this is an internet thing or, you know, maybe not. But a lot of problems that happen, a lot of times could have been fixed with a simple conversation. And like May said, they just need to talk straight up and down. They just need to talk. And I hope these brothers get past what they're getting past, because at the end of the day, man, life is too short. And that's my take on this situation, man. If this is not no BS, I truly hope that they fix whatever is going on or fix whatever issues they have within their circle, because people 50, 60 years old, man, you know what I'm saying, and shouldn't be acting this way at this stage in their life. You know, people should be watching, you know, they children grow up and all that, and enjoying their family, and you know, continue to try to succeed in life. And silly little stuff like this, man, like I said, a lot of times could be fixed with a simple phone call. Guys, if you haven't did so yet, please comment, like, and subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification so you'll know when I put up another post. Peace. I'm out.